are hosted on the lands of the Mississaugas of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Wendat. We also recognize the enduring presence of all First Nations, Métis, and the Inuit peoples. May we also recognize the colonization, genocide, and stealing of the land that still affects families and nations to this day, as well as all the missing and murdered Indigenous women and children that will never go home. Miigwech.
This is the 7th annual Because I'm a Girl show. My name is Anna.
And I'm Reed. And I'm Vidaske.
And we are only 3 of the 5 directors of this year's show. This is Maza Mine. She was Iranian, 22 years old. In September of this year, she was arrested. She was arrested because she was not wearing her hijab correctly. She died due to police brutality on September 16th. Since then, all over, Iran women are leading a revolution fighting for women's rights to control their own bodies. Throughout the 17th century, Iranian women have been leaders in various revolutions and protests, calling for various social justice and equality. And they are not backing down. Once again, they are putting their lives at risk and demanding their freedom. Hundreds of people have been killed in these protests. What is going on in Iran reminds us that there are still women all over the world that do not have the same rights as men. Plan Canada's Because I'm a Girl campaign empowers women and girls all over the world. 100% of the proceeds of this show and our merchandise sales, which you can still get during intermission, go to the worthy cause.
This year's show is dedicated to 2 very important women of the ESA community who have recently passed. Linda Woolsey, beloved law, special ed, and English teacher, passed away during the COVID pandemic and has never been formally honored for her 22 years of trailblazing work at ESA. As well, Heather Somm, beloved dance and music theater teacher, empowered young women through self-expression, creative play, and joy of dance. Both of these women were inspirational. They were full of energy, hardworking, outstanding teachers, activists, and feminists in their own right. Tonight, we dedicate our performance to them. Lastly, I would be remiss if I were not to thank our amazing and dedicated teacher advisors, Miss Shannon Hamilton and Miss Melissa Morehouse. We hope that you will be moved by the hard work and passion that all of our performers have put into their piece tonight and every night they have dedicated to our show. Thank you all for coming, and this is Girlhood.
to be like other
I
girls.
want to be like other girls.
I 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 want to be like other
I
girls.
want to be like other girls.
Sad girl. I watch sad girl take love with routine ease. When girl is sad, girl is available, and I hate sad girl. For all the pity she receives, for all the exceptions she is given for being so exceptionally sad. For how people make love to her like they will never see her again. When being the object of love, so desperate, so consuming, why would sad girl ever stop being sad? Sad girl is host to decadent parties of grasping hands, exposed skin, and rueful promises. Promises that will be gratefully abandoned when she goes. If she goes, they are all waiting for her to go. Bad girl. Bad girl is Jezebel, morally unrestrained woman, and I hate bad girl. I hate the smug glow of satisfaction on bad girl's face, blood still fresh on her lips, lips she opens to say, I eat men like air. Bad girl is praised for words she stole from sad girl. I want bad girl more than I want any man. I want bad girl to be mine, mine, mine. Take your hands off, bad girl. Glue my hands to, bad girl. Do you want me? Bad girl, do you even see me as girl? Bad girl is haunting, haunted, heated. Weird girl. Weird girl is clay waiting to be molded. Weird girl is rough sketch. Weird girl is warning. Weird girl is avant-garde. Weird girl is Venus. Weird girl is from Venus. She is so far away, so permitting, so vacant, so unbearable. I hate weird girl for playing a fool, and I hate her even more when her stupidity is celebrated. I hate weird girl for being too much, always too much laughter, too much sadness, falls in love too quickly. Weird girl is a liability. Wise girl. Wise girl unravels paternal illusions that I don't want to break. Wise girl asks me to reject and overthrow, and I hate wise girl. I hate wise girl for her audacity to believe that girls should be revolutionary. Wise girl wonders how I can possibly trust men, and I tell her that I can't. Of course I can't. I just need to escape girls because girls fill me with pining and envy and desire and excruciating love, agonizing devotion. Girls remind me that I am living and I am breathing, and I'm a messy, messy girl. We are all messy, messy girls.
There's a story of a dark witch, of a woman warrior, and of a black queen. Now this world was not made for her, but watch as she survives and listen as she thrives. Burn this black witch and watch as she rises from the ashes. Watch as her kinks and her curls flow down her back, a river of stories knotted into her mane. Lips the color of the sunsets of her land, skin like the earth that their ancestors danced on. She's a blue dress under the moon. She's a ghost-filled room of a brand new hotel. Burn this black witch and watch as she flies. Watch as your stone turn to diamond, your mountains shift and your as she walks past. It is a statement for her to survive. Here, the medals and jewels hanging from her neck, silks and satins sewn around her limbs, gold running through her veins. She's a skirt long time too small, the sparkle of an iris, the sway of a hip, a scar, a braid, the dust of incense. Burn this black witch and watch as she rises from the ashes. daddy. But daddy's girl doesn't have a daddy anymore. In fact, that by nature, he tells me he doesn't want to be a daddy. At least not a daddy to me. That he's stepping away from his duties like one would step away from a bad TV show. As daddy's facade begins to crumble, I recognize that all along he has been the bad actor. His lies seeping through the cracks in the plot of our life. As he steps away, I lose not only him, but small fragments of what I once was. Suddenly I become a mother's daughter. I don't want to be a mother's daughter. A mother's daughter cares about what she eats and how she dresses, how she presents herself, how she speaks. She certainly can't get bad grades. A mother's daughter doesn't show any skin as modesty is key. A mother's daughter is not assertive because that makes her a bitch, but when she's reserved, she's a pushover. A mother's daughter has to be even better than her mother. A mother's daughter can't be daddy's girl. Although my anger for him is right, I've learned over time that I would be blind to what I know I can see. A mother's daughter is too tired to be a daddy's girl, too angry, too sad, too lost. A daddy's girl doesn't spend countless dinners alone fighting for money, for work, for university. This mother's daughter no longer wants to be a daddy's girl. As I learn what it's like to be a mother's daughter, I forget why I was ever afraid of becoming one. A mother fights for her daughter. She protects her from daddy's new life, which started before his old one could end. She embodies my anger because daddy didn't stick around long enough to listen to it himself. I'm proud to be a mother's daughter. At least, my mother's daughter. Mother, I'm sorry I was too much of a daddy's girl and too scared to see the value in being a mother's daughter. I'm sorry you spent countless nights fighting for me when all I fought for was to be back in daddy's arms. Mother, I wish I had realized sooner that I was your daughter. Mother, I love you.
uninvited? Yeah, me? I'll be shutting that shit down.
It's not simple to say, but most days I don't recognize me. That these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you, She is gone, but she used to be mine.
Rainbow girl, rainbow girl, rainbow girl, rainbow girl now. I got my heart here in my hands. Now I got my heart here in my hands now. Now I've been searching for my wings. Now I've been
out to Elizabeth White, who can sing with us tonight and who wrote this song. We love you.
Saints will always fall down from heaven. Saints will always fall in snow. Sinners will always kiss who they're lying to. Sinners will always love you. Infect my throat, create my words, and never learn to hurt her. Am I a savior for you to break, or am I a lover who's waiting to be saved? How do I fix me without going numb? Why do you always paint over problems? Crash and burn, my last life is learned, free and mine. I'm a stake for my love, fear and control. Is it all for deny every day? I'm not doing okay. Passion is the key to staying in place. You gotta lock away those feelings of embrace. Bright blue eyes through silver lenses, invading any chance of heaven. Infect my throat, create my world, create my words, and never learn to never hurt her. Or am I a savior for you to break? Or am I a lover who's waiting to be saved? How do I fix me without going numb? Why do you always paint over problems? How do I fix me without going numb? And why do you always paint over problems?
Because I am a girl. Because I am what you would classify as girl. Because I live in this world where everything comes in black and white, yes and no, pink and blue, and everything is always a choice between one and the other. Because I am a girl. And so you ask, why I'm like this, why I even care, what does it matter if you choose what I am when you say I am a girl? Because it hurts. It hurts that you've decided that because I wear makeup and skirts and have long hair, that because I was born as such and you can't see past the biology, that what I say makes no difference. That what I feel doesn't matter because to you, I am a girl. To you, I am close enough to what you expect of a woman to basically be in that category, even when I am screaming, begging to be heard that I am everything but. You treat me like you would any other girl, your hurtful and degrading actions speaking louder than your words, but again, another layer of hate stacked on top, making me want to yell over and over, I am not a girl! I am not a girl! But what do you care?
She's always been the one I've loved. Pined after. I don't know who she is, but she's mine, and I'm hers. My heart will not bloom for anyone else, no matter how badly I want it to, how much I wish it would. But it's hers. One day, it may bloom into a beautiful flower, a gardenia or an angelica. Yet the day will not come until I see her, until I know her, until the butterflies in my stomach and the shakiness of my hands give me away. The day I will lose my lovesick bouquet.
just a movie. Do you want to know what my hypothesis is? What is your
your hypothesis? All men suck. Very scientific.
I'm being serious. I read this article once about this group of women who live completely removed from the male species.
What are you talking about?
Hear me out. Imagine a community full of women uplifting and supporting each other. Imagine a world where you don't have to walk home at night with your heart pounding, keys between your knuckles.
No, I get that, but I mean, eliminating men doesn't take away those problems.
But it would help.
Exclusion has never been effective, and you can't generalize on men. I mean, think of Chris.
Who? Hensler? Evans? Not Patton. No. Fine.
No, my brother.
What about him?
He's a sweet kid. He's going to grow up and do good things, and you just want to, what, eliminate him?
No, but he's gonna grow up and become part of a system that oppresses women. He will be another white man oozing of privilege.
So you're saying he should
That's
be
not what
punished.
I'm saying.
You cannot generalize all men. That's not fair either.
All I'm saying is that I would like to go 1 week without being catcalled and objectified.
It certainly doesn't seem that way.
What? What do you mean?
Every time you talk about getting catcalled, you seem proud.
And you seem jealous.
Yeah, well, I am. I don't know. It just felt like all of a sudden you got pretty and guys noticed you.
I'm sorry.
Why?
Because getting catcalled is supposed to be like a rite of passage. We're taught to place all our worth in a man's hands on whether he calls us pretty or not. It is scary and uncomfortable, but that sense of worthiness you crave isn't uncommon, but it's expected. It's a sign that you're
Becoming a woman. This is so stupid, but when I was finally catcalled for the first time, I was scared for like 1 second, and then I felt this sense of pride, and I honestly don't know if I've ever felt as pretty as when he said I was.
shit.
What?
No, I really get that. I am exhausted by the million things I have to think about when I leave the house. Does my hair look good? Is my skirt too short or not short enough? Do I look like a slut? Does part of me want to look like one? I mean, what does a slut even look like? What do they wear? But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because women were assaulted before miniskirts were even invented.
And feeling desire for anyone is a whole other nightmare, because girls can't be vulgar or obscene or graphic, and so any desire I feel for anyone is pushed down, weighed down, until I feel like I'm going to burst because I can't do it anymore, and I don't know what to do.
Yell.
What?
Yell, scream, make noise, Sky.
Ah.
Come on. The thing is, I want to feel like I deserve desire, but feel pretty when no one's watching. I want to be desired by someone, but I don't know how to achieve that and be a feminist at the same time.
Seriously? You haven't gotten it yet. You are not a feminist. Reese, I am not a feminist. Feminism doesn't exist unless you are some perfect woman who has all the answers, which we do not.
But how many perfect women are out there? I'm serious.
Can we just watch the movie?
No, I
We
will.
just watch the movie, okay?
Okay.
Stage your land, heaven's not ready for you. Every part of my aching heart
know that you'd stay. We both know things don't work that way. I promised I wouldn't say goodbye, so I grin, and my voice gets thin. Girl, where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going, girl? Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going,
the most beautiful Indian I've ever seen. With eyes darker than the night, those eyes that shone in the moonlight like birdie eclipses, perfectly matching her brown skin, warm and soft. Her large and welcoming physique hugged tightly into her dress, and you really can only imagine how beautiful she must be without it on. The road she stood beside headed in the direction of the reservation, not far, maybe another 15 minutes ahead. Not many cars drove by. It's never that busy with the traffic on reserve, their high beams rolling onto and off her high cheekbones. But not a single car stopped for the woman on the side of the road. In fact, a few almost hit her. It was almost like they couldn't see her. That's right. How could I forget? They couldn't see her. For just behind her, right off the bush line, was a cross stuck in the ground. It was lopsided and worn from years of snow and rain. A wreath hung from it. Flowers surrounded it, some older than others, and lots of candles, though it's been a long time since any of them have been lit. Behind it all, hanging on a tree, is a red dress. It's hard to tell how long it's been there. Maybe it's from the 19-somethings, or I don't know. Maybe her family knows. So you see it all now. It all makes sense. Once you see the dress and the cross, you finally put the dots together, frantically looking back to the woman to warn her of her upcoming fate, but she's already gone. Maybe she started walking back to the res, or maybe she was... It's better not to think that way. Someone will find her, right? The most beautiful Indian. Someone will look, right? Please, promise me someone will look. Please, anyone, bring her back to me. There I go again. Sorry. Sometimes I get in over my head and I get mad and it feels like I can't breathe until I get everything out. What was I talking about again? I'm sure it'll come back to me in just a minute. Oh, right. There was a woman, and she stood on the side of the road.
You waited for someone to see you. You watched the rain fall down as your tears faded too. No one stopped for you, if only they knew. You prayed someone would notice, someone would know that you hadn't gone home in days, alone and afraid, the new missing face, 'cause you weren't really there, too young and unaware, you were lost at sea, and no one really cared when you went and stripped you bare of your life with me. Where did you go? I want to know. Where did you go? I want to know. Where did you go? Her life was worth nothing less than yours. You can't describe the heartache her family endorsed. She was never yours. Her time was too short. Somebody please come find her. Someone come save her from what will come after. For the fathers and mothers and sisters and brothers who can't afford to lose, nor baby beat and bruised, taken like the rest.
class, and I'm going to be performing a song that is about how much hope and love just one girl can bring to the world, written by A.R. Rahman. This song is for my mom. दिल है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, मस्ती भरी मन की भोली सी आशा, चांद तारों को छूने की आशा, आसमानों में उड़ने की आशा। दिल है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, मस्ती भरी मन की भोली सी आशा। महक जाऊं मैं आज तो ऐसे फूल बगिया में, महके जैसे बादलों की मैं पूरी चुनरिया, चुम जाऊं मैं बनके बाबरिया, अपनी चोटी में बांध लूं दुनिया। दिल है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, मस्ती भरी मन की भोली सी आशा। छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, मस्ती भरी मन की भोली सी आशा। दिल है छोटा सा।
Video that you sent me, the one where you're showering
between myself and the character that I've been assigned. What do I have to do to rehearse for this role? Because if I want to be a woman, I need to find a nice man, look like I am fresh off the Paris runway, and never speak out of turn. I should live my rom-com fantasy, look exactly like every other girl, and remember my opinion is secondary. And don't forget, I should listen to the oh so helpful opinions of others. How about a smile? Hey, didn't you hear me? Why are you walking away? The script has been pre-written for me. If I want to be a man, I need a pretty woman on my arm, a tough facade, and sympathy for no one but myself. I should put up walls, push people away, keep my emotions under guard. Because if I don't, hey, why are you crying? Man up, what are you, gay? I can't remember my lines. Why can't you just play the part right? We're rehearsing for the wrong roles. I didn't audition for this character. I can't pick from this cast. I can't put myself into this show. I can't bear the pressure pushed down on me. If the world urges you to be yourself, why would you let me? What if I am sensitive? What if I am assertive? Fragile? Brash? Or what if I'm dainty? What if for once I'm seen under my own spotlight? What if I like being everything I'm not supposed to be? What if?
Versions of you in this room. Well, I'd be lucky enough to see what's real, what's true. Heart in my throat, haven't slept at all. At this point, all I know is this is bad for my health. But I should be over this by now. Can't you just come and say hi? No, I'm too much of a girl, I just can't help but try. Think that I'm mostly scared of one thing. Do you see me as that girl I've never been? Never been. And I know I don't look the part, but what look is it that you even want? Should I say it? Didn't think I cared like this. A girl like you is hard to find, and I'm kinda tired of all the time. His and hers on my mind. His and hers on my mind. Oh. Didn't think I cared like this. A girl like you is hard to find, and you know I'm tired of all the time. His and hers on my mind. His and hers on my mind.
one goes out to all the ladies here tonight. And it's dedicated to the ladies, not the gents, because society is dedicated to the gents. True! That's messed up. I hate being a man. I know it's hard to believe. Misogynists in the world, how are they supposed to know I'm one of the good ones? I see you, I hear you, and I stand with you. See, I was born to a genius, beautiful, badass supermom. I am a mama's boy. My mom is a powerhouse, dealing with sexual misconduct in the workplace by day and doing all the housework by night. I want my future wife to be exactly like her. I love big girls. My last girlfriend was a size 6. My best friends have never dated above a size 2, and I tell them, you're missing out. I paint my nails black and wear rings. I thirst over Ryan Reynolds. I am a big fan of sexual liberation. I always tell girls, patriarchy doesn't want to see you fulfill your sexual desires. Like your desires to blow men. I'm comfortable saying the word vagina. Society should not be repulsed by the female anatomy. In fact, women should show it off. When I grow up, I am going to design a sheer t-shirt brand called Free the Nipple. Bras are tools of the patriarchy. Free your nipples, girls. Free your nipples. There are way too many men in politics. I hate to be the first one to say it, but I just don't think men should be making decisions about women's bodies. I think it's really important to speak about women's rights. That's why I literally never shut up about them. And I always remind people, listen to women. Thank you for coming out tonight. And remember, fuck the patriarchy!
You're such a fragile day, they say. Oh, we could knock you over, and all you know is makeup. You couldn't pick yourself up. You can do anything you want. They said when I was little, but they ended up spilling. Don't pound, don't take up space. This world wasn't made for you. They smile sympathetically. It was made for men, but you're not a man. So go smile passively. You're such a fragile day, they say. Oh, we can knock you over, and all you know is makeup. You couldn't pick yourself up. And I'll just close all the windows, because we can't breathe anyway. No, I was raised, the doors are firmly shut. And I'll just fill the holes in the sky, so we can never wish a shooting star. There's a limit to the sky, we don't leave the ground, so we can't fall. You're such a fragile day, they say. Oh, we could knock you over, and all you know is makeup. You couldn't pick yourself up. You're getting in the way, they say, and don't get any closer. And all you know is makeup. Go find yourself a breakup, but then we'll slam through the walls that they expect us to be weak. Because I wanna do the things that I can't do, but then we slam through the walls that they expect us to be weak. Because I wanna do the things that I can't do, the things that I can't do, the things that I can't do. But then we'll slam through the walls, and we'll slam through the ceilings, and we'll break out from it all, from it all. Because we're not a fragile day, as they say. Oh, we won't knock us over, and we don't more than makeup, and we can pick ourselves up. We're not a fragile day, 'cause they lie, and we can make us
shit like that. They can't just get that shit right off the top. Like, you gotta bring that shit back. Bring that shit back. I was gonna play with the wine. You can call me Whitley. I go to L9. Listen, I'm the baddest in the school. The baddest in the game. Excuse me, anything, nobody's in my lane. When you was in New York, you was f***ing a Yankee. I was f***ing with bass. I was pitching to Frankie. These bitches so cranky. Give them a hanky. When mommy, I'm cold. Give me my blankie. I'm Nicki Minaj, Nicki the Minaj. No, God,